What's happening with everybody? Welcome to another episode of Leave It on the Court with your host, Jay Dimes. I'm with my bro, Giannis, where we talk about NBA basketball, everything NBA basketball. Um, I need everybody to make sure you go to our Leave It on the Court podcast channel on YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Make sure you hit that like button, man. Get us in the algorithm one time. You feel me? Um, also, I got something coming up soon, like I said before, with this interceptions things. We in the works with everything, getting all the technical difficulties out the way, but it be coming soon. But with that said, we on the NBA thing, man. What we
Yes,
got
sir.
going on? Well, hold on. Before we get started, today's subjects are we are off season. We're going to talk about everything that's going on in the off season. We're going to talk about Clay and everything that's going on with that. Also, we're going to talk about how we can maybe change this injury riddled playoffs that just passed. I don't know why I can't talk today. And we're also uh, sorry. Eastern Conference, my bad, y'all. We're going to talk about the new look Eastern Conference and everything that went down after we talk about these trades. I apologize. I'm off my square today. But with that being said, let's get it, bro.
Yeah, let's get it, bro. So, what's going on in the offseason is we actually got some basketball.
Hmm.
Today, we actually got to see some exhibition games for the Summer League. Actually, got to see Bronny James lace them up along with Connect Four. Uh, play against the Sacramento Kings. It's the first game. It's just the debut. Both Bronny and Connect Four in the first half went 2 of 13. They got to figure it
What
out.
was a certain guy that went to a school in LA that what was his debut game? It was something crazy, like 30 or something like that. I'm not
Look,
sure.
look.
Hey, I mean, 1%. Yes. Well, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Alex Arms for the Sacramento Kings. Their new 6'6" guard went undrafted. Actually dropped 32 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, and a victory over the Los Angeles Lakers.
Hmm.
Uh, I didn't know who this dude was. I just did a quick Google search. Man, this dude didn't play varsity until his senior year. He didn't play varsity
Hmm.
until his senior year. I wonder did he like have a growth spurt or something? Ended up going to Texas Tech, went undrafted, and put up numbers today. So I think that deserves a good round of applause,
Yeah, good job, man. Good job.
Mr. Arms. We
Even though
looking
we
forward
clapping
to
for the
seeing you
wrong
do it again.
person.
Huh?
I
What'd you
say even
say?
though I say we clapping for the wrong person.
No, you're
But
not. No, you're not. That boy balled out. Brian, connect four. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get them jitters out.
all right.
Um, and then we got the Olympics coming up. So I'm sorry, bro. I've probably been blowing up your phone with a bunch of DMs, just looking at the little
Yeah,
practice
just
scenes and
yeah.
showing up. Steph showed up first, and uh, Anthony Davis was talking about what it's like playing with Steph Curry on his team. He's like, he got so much space. I love it. I love
No, I was watching all that. All you hear is
it.
"What's up, bud? What's up? What's up?"
Right.
Everybody saying "What's up" at the same time, y'all. But that's dope. It's not even fair. When you walk, just imagine being a baller and you walk in that room. That's like the first '92 team, and you walk in and Michael Jordan sitting right there, Scottie Pippen sitting right there, Charles Barkley sitting right there, Magic and Bird over there, David Robinson, Patrick Ewing. You like it's
Yes,
over.
sir.
Yeah, you like it's over. I want to talk about that too. We're gonna have to bring that back up on another day. But I have a few I don't knows about this team. So yeah.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Yeah, we will get into that. Um, in other offseason news, Paul George signs with the Philadelphia 76ers, 212 million max offer for 4 years. How you feel about it, bro?
I feel like he traded one injured player for another injured player. I don't. I like the trade in the sense of at least he's in the East, so even with one man down, you got a shot. Brunson proved that. So there's that. But other than that, I just feel like he put down Kawhi and picked up Embiid. That's pretty much, at first I had a little different outlook. I was like, okay, well, maybe this team could kill. But then I thought about something we're going to talk about. It's the fact that neither one of the dudes that he's playing next to can make it to the playoffs. So did he just go for the money? Because this is what it sounds like to me, even though maybe the Clippers maybe been able to give him more. But we got somebody who's at least played in the playoffs compared to somebody who hasn't played in the playoffs in the last 3 years. So I'm at least trying to give the other guy a shot, the guy who actually played in the playoffs and he just happened to have this past season he had a bad knee. But in that regard, it's good because it's the East, like I said. But in other regards, I don't know, man. It just sounded like he put down one injured player, picked up another injured player. Plus, we got to worry about if he can get through the season. Everybody worry about what PG. I want to know how Maxie feel. He like, God damn, like, can I get a dude that's healthy? Can I get somebody that's healthy? Jesus Christ. I keep
Yeah,
signing these old halfway hurt, 1 foot in the grave old dudes, you know what I'm saying? James Harden. Then he wanna take my spot. Then you wanna draft, then you wanna pick up Paul George, and I was like, that's his cousin. And it's like, come on, man. What are we doing?
well, they also picked up Caleb Martin from the Miami Heat. On I didn't really see his deal. I mean, but you think about that. That's what Maxi Oubre, Caleb Martin, Paul George, Embiid. That's a lot of firepower on offense. But what the defense look like though?
I mean, well, they're above. Well, I'll say they're average to above average defenders. I will give them that, Caleb. But see, the thing is, it's like um, their big man pickups with Drummond, and they still have Reed on the bench. Those are going to be the important pieces because they're going to have to combine to make up for what Embiid, what I'm saying, comes off once he comes off the court. They got to combine to make up for what he does. So. Um, I like the squad on paper. It's just,
Can they
health.
be healthy? Can they be
Hell,
healthy?
can they be healthy? Like, that's everybody. Even Oubre has some injury problems last season.
Yeah.
So is he gonna be able to stay on the floor the complete season? He's more of a durable player than the other dudes. But when these years start piling up, your body start reacting different. So somebody who might have been a reliable player, injury wise, like LeBron was a reliable player injury wise, and then for the last 3 or 4 seasons, he's had little nicks and knacks there that's kept him out for a bunch of games, half a month, stuff like that. So
Mm.
we'll see.
And then we got Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum signed a max extension. He went ahead and signed it with the Boston Celtics, 300 and about 15 million.
Hmm.
Biggest contract in NBA history. How you feel about it?
I feel like they just always gotta one up the bro though. One time, it's like, man, I signed 304. You gotta sign 315. Like, what we doing here, bro? It's like they just pushing them on you, just make you look. Like one time, I'm sorry, it's just like you gonna force feed this dude down our throats. God
Hey.
damn. And I'm light skin power all day, but Jesus Christ. They just gonna shove him down our throats. It's because he a pretty boy. I give him that. You know what I'm saying? No homo, no diddy, and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta push the pretty boy. It's like it's that dark skin thing. I ain't trying to cause nothing, within amongst the skin colors, but it's almost getting that vibe. Like we make the darky take the back seat. And I ain't even. I like, you know what I'm saying? I'm for everybody. No, but on some good shit. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. I'm glad he got paid, a lot of money to do what he does. I don't think he deserve it, but this is a market for that number. So I want to know who's the banker for the Celtics, because somehow they can have two dudes that can make it 300 million, and they can still sign people. They sign everybody back. The Lakers do it. It's like, oh, you got one player. You got one shot at one dude, and you got to trade three other people and mortgage one dude in order to get it. You know what I mean? But
So, like, what I think it is with that, yeah, teams be avoiding the luxury tax. But if you have a roster that are title contenders and have proven to win a title, I'll pay that luxury tax. I'll pay that luxury tax because you're going to get bonus money making it to the playoffs. You're going to get bonus money winning the championship. I'll pay that luxury tax for a championship team. That's kind of like what the Warriors was doing when we had like KD and all them. We was paying that luxury tax, but we was going to the chip. So hey, I'll pay it. I'll pay it because you gonna
I'm
get it.
not paying for a team with one chip, dog. That's 600 million between two people, and we only got one chip out of that in 5, 6, 7 seasons. The Warriors make sense. We got 4 rings in 10 seasons, 11 seasons out of that, right? 12 seasons, something like that. We yeah, we got four. They got 4 rings out
Yeah,
of. I'm talking about with the group, with the
yeah, with the
with the
group, I'll
three
say
center.
about 8 seasons.
Yeah, so they got 4 rings at it. That's 50%. You paying 600 million for what? Less than what? What's that out of? I call it out of 100%, 25% because they got one. We'll do that. We'll just say that. I don't know what percentiles are hard, but anyway, words are hard too. Um,
They won't pay.
I No, I was just gonna say I'm paying for that. I'm not paying that much for potential. I'm so tired. Has the potential bucket overflowed yet?
What you mean?
Because for the last, let's say, 8, 9 seasons, we've been paying for potential. How many people have actually panned out?
Well, look, this Boston team won't go into the luxury tax probably for another 2 or 3 seasons. They're not there yet. So like JT and JB got their contracts now, and they re-signed Drew Holiday and got Porzingis. They probably won't see that luxury tax. I want to say either next year or the year after that. So with that roster currently constructed, they just proved that they can win a championship. It looks like they're good enough to do it again and possibly again. So I'd pay for that. I'll pay for that.
Good enough to possibly ain't 600 million worth. I'm
Uh,
sorry, I love you, but no, I'm not paying for. That's like playing spades, and you like, I got four in a possible, and I'm about to put 600 million on that possible. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do. We're not gonna do that.
That's 600 million. I mean, it's not like they got to pay it all in one season. It is spread out over five
I mean,
years.
of course, I understand. Duh.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying though, but it does equal out to a lot of money over the years, though. We're
it
talking
does.
about upwards of the 50, 60 million in some cases, and probably in the lower 40, 50, 40, 30s on the off years. Like, you know what I mean? So,
They'll. I think we'll look back at this in 3, 4, 5 years and understand that even though, of course, 300 million is a lot of money, but it won't be such a staggering number 5 years from now. Clay Thompson. Clay Thompson has left the Golden State Warriors and
woosah, bro. My pro brother. I just want to let everybody know right now, I had to hold him back from tears the other day. No, I'm just messing with y'all. But no, I think he cried in the car. He just ain't telling nobody. But my pro bro, he is such a Warrior fan. This is just like, breaking up the Power Rangers or Voltron or Optimus Prime dying with the Transformers. This is like, you know, Ultimate Warrior passing away. Like, this is crazy. This is
It's
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm putting it on there. Yeah, I say Ultimate Warrior. Yes, it's that serious from our like this is the we're we're ending possibly the greatest trio of his lifetime for sure. You know what I'm saying? And that's big. And being that we both in the Bay Area, even though he's in New Orleans right now, and I'm in the Bay, we feel it the most because we got to see these dudes actually grow up from babies to NBA babies, I should say, to what they are now, and to watch the NBA championship have to run through the Bay for multiple years. Y'all don't understand what it is for us to have to be able to witness that. We missed the Super Bowl because of Tom Brady cheating ass, and after that, all we had was like hoop. And they came through. They drafted three perfect dudes that fit each other perfectly. And we ran the tables. We also had possibly the best regular season team ever. Our second best, but to each his own. But to watch all this in your face is wait, hold on, I'm sorry.
Wait, what? Okay. No, we're not going to disconnect that. No.
Mm.
If you got the same message I got, you just want to hit the cancel button.
Anyway,
We got to talk about that after the show too.
I got you. Anyway, so what I was saying. So to watch that from its inception to where it is now, and me personally, I got to watch it for real because I worked where they played prior to them leaving, and it was a big deal to watch these dudes grow for me also because I got to watch them shoot around and do all these things. So with that being said, I feel your pain, bro.
It, it hurts. It hurts. And I was reading the goodbye messages from Steph. I was listening to Draymond on the volume talk about, how he dropped a couple of tears, and Clay's message to the whole Bay Area about how grateful he was, how thankful he was cool. It's like the Beatles breaking up. It's like Jordan leaving the Bulls, Scotty leaving the Bulls. It's seeing Tom Brady leave the Patriots and go, to the Bucks. It's this one hurt, man. But I do find solace in knowing that
What
Klay
is
Thompson that we got full, but knowing that Klay Thompson actually gets to play a role, he gets to be put back in a position where he's enjoying basketball again. Listening to Draymond talk about it, he was like, all last season, it was, where's my money? How come they didn't pay me? Why don't they want me here? And then, that evidently, in my opinion, affected his court play because now you're getting benched behind Brzezinski. Now
But
you,
I mean, it was evident in this play. Like even everybody, it was some like a little scathing little tweet or story about how he was acting compared to Draymond, which I thought was ridiculous. I don't know if you caught wind of that. Where Joe Dumas, is that his name, was saying that the way he was acting during practice and in some points through the game was worse than Draymond. And everybody across the board was like, "You're ridiculous. It's nothing." I mean, we're talking about a guy who cost us literally the season in my eyes, and in a lot of people's eyes, compared to a dude who was just mad over why he should have got paid and he should have got paid.
yeah, but he's going on to a situation where I don't quite understand the fit, but he's going to a situation where he's going to enjoy playing basketball again. He got his contract, 3 years, $50 million. So salute to Klay
Wait,
Thompson.
wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Before we skip that, though, I have to talk. Hey, Warriors. Okay, I got it. I ain't doing one of these in a minute. Okay,
Run it.
Warriors, you are stupid. I don't care what anybody say. The owners, if y'all catch wind of this or whatever, which I hope you do, you should hear this. You guys are stupid. That's not how you send somebody out that's provided the games that he's provided for you, the heart and everything he done put into this game for you guys to achieve what you did. And he's the second reason why you guys won those championships. I love Draymond, but y'all don't win some of these championships without some of the shooting performances from Clay. Straight up. Y'all did everything y'all did. Y'all made this man wait. Y'all paid somebody y'all ended up trading. Y'all paid somebody who don't really deserve it in Draymond before you played this guy just because he had his down year. No, I want to remind everybody his down year was literally 1 and 2 points down from all his percentage in actual points per game. Let me say that again. 1 and 2 points down from his points and shooting percentage now. Now, his defense did take a significant dip, but who doesn't after 34, 33? Well, I don't see nobody else getting cut from their team that done won 4 championships. Oh, wait a minute. There isn't nobody else. I'm trying to understand this still, and I do not feel where they're going. I feel like this is going to be a more drastic hit over time just based off the fact that you guys did not get Paul George. Y'all did all this money saving and money cutting and trading and swindling and doing all this stuff to your players who deserve it for somebody who didn't even come. And I truly believe that part of the reason why he didn't come was because of how you treated Clay. You don't do that to somebody. Why would I come to a team that'll turn their back on somebody like you did? So with that being said, the Warriors here are dumb. I wish I could have kept that into a minute so we could have made that a short, but I don't care. I just feel like y'all need to hear this. If and I hope you do. I hope somebody shares this amongst Warrior fans and other people that feel that general manager should hear this. Y'all stupid.
I I truly do see it from both sides where the argument is that we did pay you. We did pay you right because we paid you nearly $70 million for 2 years you didn't play.
That's
One
not his.
one of the injuries happened during a pickup game where he tore his Achilles. That was the second injury. And then on the other hand, dude, I am probably the second biggest reason why you got 4 chips. And it wasn't me punching one of our young and upcoming stars. It wasn't me getting kicked out of game 5. It wasn't me fouling out of game 6. It wasn't me, getting injured in these later years. Because after my 2 injuries, I've been pretty consistent. I've been here. Even before that, I was the Iron Man of the trio. I wasn't missing games. It hurts. It hurts a lot to see Klay Thompson go, especially because of some damn money.
And then you go to a team who just came off the finals. They probably just pretty much put their chances up to third or fourth place and being able to get back. You add somebody like Clay with a chip on his back, and you got to see him 3 times in the season,
Full time,
maybe four,
full time. And look,
bruh. And he's coming. I expect for him to go for one of them 11 dribble games on the Warriors. I guarantee you. He gonna try. He ain't gonna do it, but he gonna try.
look. He after the All Star break shot nearly 50% from the field and 42% from three. So after the All Star break, he actually surpassed his numbers for the remainder of the season, and then had that one bad game. He played his ass off after the All Star break, man, and for y'all not to pay him, I in this league where you're giving OG Anunoby 212 million, the same
When you're
contract
paying,
Paul
when you
George.
paying, when you paying Kawhi, somebody who haven't even played in the playoffs in maybe 3 years, 200 and something million guaranteed. Like, what are
Man,
we doing? What are we
man.
doing? And he took a pay cut. From what I hear, my inside sources tell me that he took an $8 million hit. He was willing to do that to go for 2 for 40 with the Warriors, and they declined him because they wanted to see what was going to happen with Paul George. Let's put that on there too.
Yeah.
It's just like I can't make the gestures that are made, but just take my two middle fingers. Y'all know what's in
So to Mike Dunleavy Jr. Boo! Boo!
it. Bum bum ba bum. I mean, look, I'm gonna give him a break in the sense that if you're trying to save money, you did a goddamn good job and a terrible job at the same time. You put a roster together that you think is gonna do something. If these Warriors make a play-in, I'd be shocked. But I also wouldn't be shocked if they didn't. If they get market in, I give them a shot. If they don't,
So
then maybe you starting off bad, Brody.
let me. So more so into the offseason move, the Warriors did sign slow motion and Kyle Anderson, 3 years, 27 million
Bullshit.
player option. They signed Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield, 2 years, 22 million.
Why did Broussard brought something to my attention? Why everybody keep letting this dude go if he's so good? Everybody said he trying. Everybody want him simply for the people that already have him. That's
Well,
what he said.
look. I think Buddy Hield in the Warrior system is
Hey,
dead.
young, he don't play defense.
No, you don't. No, you
In
don't.
the Warrior system, that is terrible. You might as well kept Clay if you're gonna sign him. But I
Facts.
digress.
Facts. Um, the Hornets re-signed Miles Bridges 3 years, 75 million.
Who cares?
LeBron James re-signed 2 year max contract, 104 million. This, in my opinion, is the biggest signing of the offseason besides the Paul George signing. I think it's even better than the Klay Thompson signing. The Oklahoma City Thunder
Oh
signed Isaiah Hartenstein, 3 years, 87 million, and they signed Alex Caruso. Hmm.
no, the Mikael Bridges signing is the best offseason signing of the offseason right
Oh, oh, okay,
now. Yeah. No, we spoke about this. I like what the Knicks did. It's just same thing matters health a matter of health because who their coach is. He's known for really riding the wheels till they fall off. You like when they get to the playoffs, you see wheels rolling down the road. Like you know what I'm saying? It's there's one. Oh, there's Randall. There's a wheel. Oh, there's Landon Ovi. There's the other wheel. Oh,
yeah,
Bronson slightly hurt. Somebody on flat. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like,
yeah,
he's known to do that. But if we're going to talk about team wise, structure wise, even roster wise,
uh huh.
on paper, the Knicks look like somebody, but we'll get into that.
Yeah, we will. We will. I like the Hardenstein pick because now you got 7-1 at your power forward stretch and Chet. And Hardenstein is like a real hustle dude. 7 foot, 260 pounds. Just really going to get you a rebound, know how to finish in the paint, and a decent passer at that.
What
So,
I thought of when you said when he went to go play with Chet, I didn't like it. I didn't think about. I forgot about Chet for a minute. I don't know how I forgot about him. I don't like that because you can't put both of them on the floor at the same time because their guards from power forward down, or I mean their forwards from power forward down are actually fire. You know what I mean? Their backup center, the other Williams, or their backup power forward, he's decent too. So
right.
it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be hard to find because Hartstein is an energy guy. So that means he has to be on the court. It's going to be hard to mix him and Chet in at the same time, being when they're on the defensive side of the ball. They play in the same realm, the same area of the ball. It's going to be hard. I like some rosters moves. The reason why I didn't like it is because you got to get him 20 minutes. But Chet is a baby. He's guaranteed 40 to 43. You know what I'm saying? Because he's so young. He can play. He can play 38, 35 minutes, 30 minutes. So that means that Hartenstein, outside of sharing the minutes with the other Williams, he's going to be in the lower, 10 and 15-minute range. That's not enough minutes for an energy guy. I think he should have stayed with the Knicks. I understand he's trying to get his first big contract, or you know what I mean, being that he's a bench player and you want to get paid. I get it, but it's just strictly a money grab. I think on his sense, he's not thinking of basketball. Stay in the East. East is the most wide open. If you want to be a winner, go to the East. If you want an opportunity to at least see somebody in the finals, you go to the East. I understand people think that the Celtics going to run the table once. It all depends on health for everybody, you know. But the East is the only side that you can drop a player and still got to have a chance to make it to a finals. The West, you can't stand to lose. Not a damn person. You know what I mean? If Mavericks go to the playoff and lose Clay, they in trouble. They lose Kyrie, they in trouble. If Denver lose Murray, they in trouble. If the Lakers lose LeBron, they in trouble. They lose AD, they're in trouble. If the Clippers lose, they already lost Kawhi because he seems to be lost every playoffs. They're in trouble, so they're in trouble before their season starts. But
All right, I just my 2 cents, and then we want to get into the next subject because uh, my 2 cents is that I think he's going to play 35 plus minutes per game. I think he's going to start, and that was their weak point. That was their weak.
over who?
Well, Josh Giddey up out of there, so I think they're going to lose
But
both.
who you talking about, Caruso or Hartenstein?
Hardenstein.
Who's
Hardenstein
on?
said SGA, Williams, and their defender, Dort.
You're tripping. Caruso's going to start, and Hartenstein's coming off the bench.
We're gonna see. And Taylor's Caldwell Pope
You want to
signed
put 5 on it?
five.
You want to
Put
put 5 on it?
five.
I got 5 on that. I got 5. Remember that, leaving on accordions.
Contagious Caldwell Pope signed with the Magic, 3 years, 66 million.
That's
CP,
sneaky. That's sneaky dope right there.
yeah, shooter. Uh, Open up
Defender.
for Paulo defenders, so they already got crazy defense.
Hmm.
Chris Paul signed with the Spurs, 1 year, 11 million.
I like that for the youngster.
And Chicago is trying to rebuild their team. Now, you were talking about staying in the East because the East is wide open. Let's talk about the East because the Milwaukee Bucks should sign Torian Prince. The Knicks, and I think they're actually trying to find a replacement for Brook Lopez. New York signed Michael Bridges, re-signed OG Anunoby. Boston just won a title, paid Jason Tatum, and Philly then transformed damn near their whole roster. Who you got as the favorites right now in the East?
Knicks and the Celtics.
Knicks and the Celtics. Okay.
Nick, Knicks. You sold me on the Knicks. Because I had Philly at first, but then I thought about Embiid. His goofy butt has the nerve to play in the Olympics this year, which I think is stupid. Being that he obviously didn't get his knee cleaned up because he wouldn't be able to show up for this. So he needs to get his knee cleaned up so he can stay off it, so he can be ready for the beginning of the season. So to me, that cancels out the Philly because I almost damn near guarantees he's going to be hurt. To me, at least. Now, if he does something selfish, like plays this summer in the Olympics, and then says I'm gonna start the first half of the season coming off injury, cleaning up his knee, I think that would be whack. But we're talking about the East. So you can have a 500 record and still, you know, be a high number in the playoffs. So, I mean, so far as the East goes to me. But I like the Knicks, man. I think the Knicks is playing Tibbs basketball. He getting dudes who can play 40 minutes a game that will hustle all game. And so far as matchup for matchup, the Knicks match up better with the Celtics than anybody else, player for player. So I think that the Knicks will be the team to beat in the East. Um, Indiana, of course, will be up there. Philly will be up there, depending on health. But the teams that I see being there towards the end will be Indiana Knicks, sort of like this season. Um, but yeah, I like the Knicks and the Celtics in the East. Who you got?
Ah, Milwaukee, Milwaukee, and Boston. I can't even say that shit with a straight face. I'm sorry. No,
Yeah, you
no,
know, cause you know.
I can't. So my favorite player for our leave it on the court folks is Damian Lillard. So there is a certain bias toward Milwaukee. And the way Giannis is over in the Olympics playing right now, eliminating Luka out the Olympics and stuff, uh, and them signing Torian Prince to get freaking Malik no shot making ass Beasley out of there. I like it. I but I'd be lying to y'all if I think
I don't
Milwaukee.
think Malik Beasley shot bad. I think they just weren't healthy. I think if Giannis is on the court, um, the fact that Malik shot the way he did, they actually do pretty good because it ain't as many shots for Malik to miss if Giannis is on the court.
Malik couldn't hit an important shot.
I try to save you, Malik. I tried, bro. I tried.
Malik couldn't hit an important shot if he tried, man. In which he did. That was my problem with him. And he's about 6'1". 6'1" playing a two in the NBA is just it don't work. So replacing him with Torian Prince at 6'6", and you got Giannis coming back, and you got old boy been injured too. What I can't remember his name right now. His name eludes me.
DiVincenzo?
No, not DiVincenzo.
Porter?
They third scorer.
Middleton.
Middleton. There we go. Yeah, Torian Prince, Middleton, Porter, Lopez. I want to pick
Yeah.
the Milwaukee Bucks because
Yeah,
they
you want
nice.
to.
But no, I gotta go. That New York Knicks, man, they gonna play defense like
Mm-hmm.
they
Mm-hmm.
like found this team in a dark alley somewhere and you just
Mm-hmm.
down there. Like that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. Milwaukee.
Their defense is gonna be their Achilles heel, man. Like, cause like this is one of them things where you actually see a person who plays defense that leaves a team and it shows the significance that he had on the team.
Yeah, G.
Like after Holiday left, Milwaukee got weak on defense, like really weak. And it was to the point where they got a coach fired. And Giannis wasn't talking about his offensive game or nothing when he was mad. He's talking about we trash on defense, bro. We have no defensive scheme. Nobody knows where they at or what they doing. And it's just this is really a and don't get me wrong, Town Business. I love Dame Lillard. You already know what's up, but dog, man, this is like putting you out in the open on how much you don't play D, bro. See, when you in Portland and nobody watching, you putting up 35 and not stopping nobody, that's cool. But when you in the East Coast and you putting up 35 and the other dude is giving you 35, you can lose that game, Brody.
Y'all keep blaming Dame, man. Y'all better keep Dame name out your mouth. It ain't
Man,
Dame,
look, they lose a person at each position and the same position. The Celtics got better, Milwaukee got worse. On what side? Defensive side. That's that. I mean, it don't get more obvious than that, Brody.
I guess what I'm explaining is that we're comparing him to the exception in the whole and entire NBA. When you ask other guards who's the best defender, they point to Drew Holiday. So comparing him to Drew Holiday, it don't work. But compared
But
to
no,
Steph and Trey Young and the
but
others,
even Steph played D. You know that Steph done led the league in steals. So it's not like it's like, come on, man. We was
I, when he first got there, defense was a problem for him. But
yeah,
as
but
time went on, he did get better on the defensive end.
and Dame never got better, bro.
He did. He did. He did. The second half of the season,
You love
he
that
did.
boy. You love that boy.
He
Shut
did.
your ass up. Shut your ass up. Because that is not true. They team defense got better in
Uh-huh.
the second half of the season. He did not get better.
He a part of the team, ain't he? Dame, I want one of them green jerseys for Christmas, bro.
You better buy my brother a truck or something for this
I
shit he's
want,
spilling right now. Because
I want
this
the
is
green one
some
and the
bull.
black one and the white one. Pick me up for Christmas because you play defense, dog. Don't listen to the haters.
Ah.
Hey, but
He's the devil is a lie.
the only what really scares me about Milwaukee Bucks is Doc Rivers. That's who scared me the most. Not Dame.
Hey, damn it. Play defense. Wait, what is that? Hold on. Call a play for defense. Giannis, stay in the middle. Damon, sub Damon. Wait, put it back in. We ain't got Holiday no more. We're fucked. Somebody, I'm going to get fired.
Look, and that's what's so cold is y'all better win. Like the pressure's on, Doc. Because if y'all don't, man, it's gonna be hard.
Why are they hiring me? I didn't even ask for the job.
It's gonna be hard to explain that shit away. I'll tell you. That much losing ain't healthy with these kind of rosters.
No, you can't lose. Not in the East. That's why you out of pocket right now for even saying that he played defense. Because we talk about the East. Did he get out the first round? Yeah, he got out the first round.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
Dame got injured, Giannis was injured, and so on and so on.
And so was all of the Knicks. And what Brunson, little 5 foot nothing ass do? And isn't Damon supposed to be comparable of
And then
I know Bronson got more games than he did against the Knicks.
he did.
I mean against the Pacers.
That's what I was about to say. We forgetting the Pacers too because we can't put them aside, man.
I didn't put them to the side. I said the Pacers going to be up in there somewhere. But, when I said that, I said injuries play a part with Halliburton all of a sudden becoming injury prone. And, like, he's a heart and soul. And I don't care what the Pacers do or who they sign. If he not playing, they in trouble.
So right now, he is overplaying in the Olympics. I saw him in the practices too. So
Another dude that should not be playing, sit y'all asses down somewhere. I understand wanting to be a part of something great. But y'all got time for that. Y'all babies. Y'all up in y'all early 20s and stuff. Y'all can go be the dream team for the one of the Olympics that's coming up. Why y'all want to go over there and risk your bodies? But that just show players priority. Like when you're hurt in a time of need, you shouldn't be going to do nothing with nobody else. Preparing your body to be ready for the time of need. If you go over there healthy, we're talking about something different. Like you had a great playoff season, you just lost, you went fishing. That's different. But you don't go from your team being a contender and you the reason why they didn't contend because your body was failing you to going to the Olympics not even a month or two later. Like, what are we talking about?
well, he did come back healthy. Tyrese Halliburton, we talking about, y'all. Oh, what up, CJ? 2 up, 2 down. I see you. He did come back healthy. So, and he's also over there playing with LeBron James, Mr. Iron Man, Mr. 38 years in the NBA. So maybe pick up some
Well, we
points.
see where did Iron Man go the last 3 years, bro? Never mind. Never
Hey,
mind. I ain't even gonna get into that with you. Just go ahead.
he played in the playoffs. I don't like Kawhi. You know what? Let's go ahead and get into it. Injury-free postseason. In your opinion, how do we get these players here?
You're not even gonna. I'm gonna give you two guesses of what I'm gonna say. First guess.
First guess. Cut the season short.
All right. Second guess.
Second guess. Revert back to 90s style basketball.
Nope. Not even close.
Okay. What you gonna say?
What are we playing these other dudes for? What are we paying these other guys for? Take some heat off your star players. I remember when the bench player used to matter in the league. And if you notice a trend for the last 10 years or so, the teams have that have won have had complete teams, even including your Warriors. They had a bench that they can go 9 deep. I don't understand why the owners is always just put on the stars. Why these dudes is making $30 and $40 million in 2 out of 2 years and $50 million, and you're making money too. You're an NBA player too. I should be able to sit LeBron down after 20, 30 minutes at his age and rely on the dude that's behind him. When are we going to start holding these dudes as behind the superstars accountable for how the fuck they play? Excuse my French. Because it seems like they don't even matter. Why do we have players like Luka playing 48 minutes? Why do we have players? Jordan used to play 45 minutes because he had to, because there was literally no other shooting guard behind him that can come and help the team out. But it was moments in time where he had to sit his ass down. You shooting too much, bro. Sit your ass down and let the other team get in it. And then once they start winning, Jordan, all right, let me just put the cherry on top. Booyah. There's none of that in the league to where we hold these dudes as behind our superstars accountable. Maybe they won't get injured as much if you do step your asses up and play basketball. Account for the points you should account for. Why can't you come in and score 10 to 15 at every position? I know it's not impossible in this day and age with load management and stuff. I feel like this is what coaches is asking for. If I let LeBron off for a night, the dude behind him should be able to at least give me 20 if he playing 35 minutes.
Hmm. Hmm.
And so it ain't about shortening the season because we've been doing this since I can remember. It ain't about none of that other stuff. Load management. It's about players stepping up and being ball players. When are you going to take pride in the fact I'm behind LeBron? When I get in the game, I'm going to whoop somebody's ass like LeBron. I'm getting paid. What are you on the court for? What are you on the bench for? And you're not getting paid crumbs. A lot of these dudes is making 10 and 6 and 7 and $8 million a year. So you just gonna sit on the bench? Oh, LeBron got it. He got it. And if they need it, he got 48. Yeah. No, man, sit him down. He's tired, coach. I got him. I can give you 15. I can give you 20. Like, I can give you that. Like, put me in. Like, you feel me? This 6-man concept to me makes me so mad because it should be 12 men, isn't it? 12 men on the freaking bench. And there's 6 dudes or 7 dudes on the bench. Everybody should be able to play. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
I ain't gonna lie. It's astonishing. It blows my mind that men get to the NBA and forget how to play basketball.
Right? High school All-Americans, superstar, ACC #1 this, #2 this, rebound, shot block, and you get to the league and all of a sudden 2 points and 7 points is fine for you. Well, I'm getting paid $15 million. Man, forget that, man. I take pride in this ass whooping I'm finna give you every night. I don't care if I'm on a bench or if I'm starting. You put me in the game, everybody gotta go. I don't care what anybody say. It ain't about the fact that I have somebody in front of me. Look, perfect example. I played in and when I was 15, 16 years old, I played behind the number one player in high school at the time on my rec league. You think I gave a fudge? You really think? Soon as I had to, because he was the number one guy. I was an older cat. My high school days were past me in the sense because I wasn't going. So he was doing his thing. You feel me? So the coach he already was on the team, but the coach compelled me to pick me up. But I guarantee when they put me in the game, you was getting 17 or 20 points out of me, guaranteed. For sure. Because I want to remind the coach I'm over here and he shouldn't be starting in front of me. I'm gonna just let you know right now. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing against my teammate, but if you put me in the game, I'm showing my ass. I don't get that vibe. People are, I'm cool with being the sixth man. I'm cool with being the third, eighth guy off the bench. No, man, I ain't content with that. And you ain't even gotta play me more or start me over, dude. I just want to show what I can do when I get on the floor. And I feel dudes get content. These Kyle Anderson guys and everything. All right, Brian. All right, yeah. 20 points. Yeah, I can do that. He's the best. Yeah, you should see him. You seen him jump? He's incredible. I know. Like, no. I'm that guy on the floor you're talking about when it's my time to shine. I'm not, let me go in there and add my 6 points. You see that? You saw my 7? Did you guys see my 7 points and 6 rebounds? Did you see it? Did you see it? Like, no. And I feel like dudes get content. They get the money, they get the girls, they on the bench. LeBron got it. Like, no, man. No.
I want to also add to that I feel like certain players. I heard Evan Turner talking about this. Certain players get too coached.
Mhm.
They are doing everything the coach is asking them to do. And a lot of times the coach is not asking you to go out there and get me 15, 20 points. Coach is asking you to play good defense and pass the ball, move and screen and rebound and pick your other teammates up. But none of it is about, most of it is about being a good teammate, not necessarily scoring points. And you can be overly coached into being coached out of your game. And that's
Hmm.
not even how you was playing. You were, like you said, you were highly tutored. You were a number one, number two pick in the draft in college. You were scoring all these points, and you got to the NBA. And your ear was so open to the coach and trying to play the right way that you got coached right out of your game. So shout
Hmm.
out to Evan Turner. That was a hell of a story. Um, why do you think so many players are getting injured though? Before,
I mean,
besides like not getting the contribution from the bench.
well, I know this is a vague answer, but um, these players are soft. Soft, like they not built the same. Like they more athletic, faster, and all that stuff, but they brittle. Look at their body types. Like, skinny dudes for the most part, except for the anomalies, the LeBrons and stuff like that. Most of these dudes are toothpicks. Like, you know what I mean? Real small, light in the ass, constant bumping, and running into people doesn't do good for a skinny person. Trust me, I know I'm skinny. Like you don't wanna be bumping and running into a bunch of dudes like that when you're a smaller person. Um, I also think people play too much basketball. Like a lot of the players that you even know, some of your greats would tell you when the season was over, I set my ass down for a minute. I went and took a breather. I got away from basketball. I went and kicked it with my family. Let my body, reshape itself for chilling and not just for all your body when you're playing sports, your body is like rope ready to break, because everything is all tight, your muscles is tight and everything. And like sometimes you just gotta sit your ass down. Like when you injure, that's the way your body letting you know, sit your ass down somewhere, bro. Like I can't do this to this capacity. So I think overplaying when these summer leagues come up and stuff, don't play. You ain't always gotta play. You poke out every once in a while to just keep your game refreshed. But everybody should put the ball down for like a month after the season and just chill, let your body chill. And there's a lot of that too. And then a lot of these players when they were younger. Oh, we got an hour already.
Almost. No, we got about 3, 4 more minutes.
Um, But a lot of these players, they seem to just round the clock playing, just round the clock playing, like, and Steph's and stuff like that. That's why it happened to them earlier, so far as the injury bug compared to LeBron's. Because I heard he used to take the season off from actually hooping continuously through the summer, and he actually just worked on his body. And as you can see, it worked out for him for his career.
So let me give my 2 cents. I think you hit the nail on the head when you talked about the bench players contributing more. 12-man roster, or no, it's 15-man roster. That means 10 of your players aren't getting enough run to support your star players. Those guys need to get better. They need to contribute more to winning. Definitely. I think why we're seeing so many injuries is because the game of today is not the game of yesterday. These guys don't dribble down the floor, then throw it into the post, then stand there with their hands on the hip, or sit there, in a shooting pocket, just waiting for it to throw it back. No, this game is like this all game long, and these players hadn't adjusted to
Mhm.
doing this all game long. At least
That's
not.
why players have to get better. That's why the dudes got to get better.
Um, I think we consider more stretching in these workouts, consider more isometrics and plyometrics rather than, on top of keeping the weight training. Isometrics and plyometrics is very good for your joints because that's a lot of times most of the injuries happen.
Mhm.
Torn meniscus, ruptured patella, lower back issues, pulled hamstrings, all
And,
those.
and I was gonna say, like, a lot of these workouts, you can't overexert yourself working out.
Oh,
Like,
definitely.
when you're doing so, you gotta understand the actual game is a workout yourself. So you have to remember that too. You jumping out of a gym, lifting weights, running, and doing all this cardio, and then you're going and do a whole nother workout. Your
Right.
body can only take so much, like, so it's like you have to back off. I know it sounds crazy, but you have to back off some of the workouts and some of these things prior to the game and only do like the stretching and things like that, things that just get your body prepared for the game.
So yeah, getting your body prepared for the game, and that's what I mean by isometrics. Like you were saying, stop playing basketball so much, but more so focus on the isometrics because we're strengthening ligaments at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And then lastly, shout out to Zion. Fix your diet. Fix your diet. A lot of these kids in high school and in college just dropping 40 and then go to McDonald's and get a cheeseburger and fries.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Fix your diet so that you can prepare yourself to play 15, 20 years if need be, like a LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Bridges hadn't missed a game since high school. Hadn't missed a game. Why is that? Look at his body type compared to Zion.
Mm-hmm.
Zion damn near 300 pounds
Mm-hmm.
jumping out the gym and then coming down and landing 300 pounds on knees.
And that's another thing too, man. After high school, after you turn 22, stop all the dunking, bro. Like you ain't gotta be in. If you ain't gonna be in the dunk contest, all this showing out doing these windmill dunks when you're not doing nothing at all, when you just whatever. It's cool every blue moon, but every time we look up, here go 360 windmill, 360, bro. Your knees take damage every single time you jump and land, no matter what the pavement is. Stop
Right.
all that damn jumping, bro, especially when you're an injury prone player. Like Vince, KG will tell you alone that jumping up and blocking the shot after somebody try to shoot, when somebody shoots the shot and when a play is dead, and he used to jump up and block the shot to keep somebody from scoring in his bucket. He tell you that took a toll on his knees when he thought about little things that took a toll out on his body. He would tell you that blocking somebody from scoring in my bucket after the play is over. I shouldn't even didn't have that because he was jumping, taking full blown jumps just to stop the ball. That's landing on your knees, and he ended up having knee problems. You can't tell me that didn't play a part after 80 to 100 and 120 games. You doing it every single game. You jumping your highest for no reason. That's a blow to your knees.
Yeah. So the quick the quick twitch muscles, you cross over the the jabs, the jumping that basketball players do. It's different than any other sport because of how often we do it and how fast we do it. And
Mm-hmm.
those take a toll on your ligaments, your feet, your knees, your
Mm-hmm.
hamstrings.
You may think it's nothing. You think I'm just stopping another player from scoring, but that's another boom on your knee. And science will show you when you land on your body, it sends shock waves through your body from your feet all the way up to your back to your brain. And that shock every time on a continuous basis. I don't care what you're doing, it's gonna take a toll.
We got an hour, bro.
All right. Well, sorry for the restriction area earlier, my guys. My fault. That was my fault. I'm gonna chill on this fucking on camera. My bad. My bad. Anyway, I would like to thank everybody for watching another episode of Leaving on the Court. We just left on the court. It's me, your host, Jay Dons, from my brother Giannis. I love you, boy. It's always a
You too,
pleasure
bro.
talking to you and everything. I need everybody to go to Leave It on the Court podcast channel on YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Man, when you watch the episode, make sure you hit that like button, man. That's how that get us in the algorithm. It helps our shorts out too. Also, you can check out our library on Leaving in the Court podcast. We up to like 46, 47 episodes. You know what I'm saying? We got a large, extensive library on every topic that you can think of in the NBA. So make sure you check that out. But until next Saturday at 6, that's game.
That is game.